Soale la jopa. La opa. Suila male.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you. Ha ha ha! Welcome back to another spooky episode with me, a faggot.
The accent
Ha
is offensive.
ha ha.
And me, a succubus.
Who's this you sucking?
We need to get into it. Ma. You're giving that. You're giving.
Oh my gosh,
what was
I
his
am.
Name? What was his name?
Troy?
No,
No, it's not Troy.
No.
What was his name?
Evan. Sharpay's bitch boy, brother, friend.
The demon.
Were they related?
The demon twink from High School Musical.
What was his name? I'm gonna look it up.
It was like a typical gay.
Ryan. I think it was
Ryan.
Ryan.
I am not a baguette, but a faggot.
Uh-huh.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Wait, where's my cigarette?
Yes, his name was Ryan.
It's in the ground right here.
His
Can you
name
get
was
it?
Ryan. You're kidding me.
I'm not. Oh no, it's right here. There's one right here. Give me.
Oh, let's grab both. 1, 2. Here's your stuff.
Are you ready for my reveal, listeners?
Do you want to do the beat again?
Can you find it?
Full disclaimer, I literally looked at that. I watched that back and I said, oh my God. It was an off day.
We said, oh my God.
Oh my God. No, because it was kind of endearing in a way. And also, I was still on beat, just syncopated with the actual beat, which was kind of impressive, low-key.
Sex on the beat.
Let's see if we can do it. And I honestly haven't even referenced this beat since the last time, so it could be so wrong. And we're going to take a chance. We're going to take a leap.
Hey.
There
All
you
right.
are.
All right, my viewers. Watch me shed my buttery, flaky crust. Oh! Oh! I'm back.
Welcome back
you
to
miss me?
the next episode of Ooh. We decided, because we had so much fun in the last episode, to do a Halloween episode part 2? ASMR.
As Liam was saying, we are back for more faggotry for you. For
Boo! So yes, welcome back to Oop. We have a guest on the pod today. Hello, Anubis.
do not talk to me or my son ever again.
Cutie. So this is going to be the whole time, and you're never going to get a consistent accent, so be comfortable with that.
What country am I from? You will never know.
No notes. I have mine.
My no notes. Oh, I think we might have the same no notes.
I don't think we do, but go ahead.
My no note.
I know exactly what you're going to say, though.
My no notes is the fried chicken from Tomo.
Tomo in general, honestly.
Tomo in general as a vibe. Insert picture here. Vibes. Cute. But you know what, my sweet dear Liam? What it is not.
Tell me.
It does not remind me of home. It does not remind me of Ratatouille.
And per usual, so sorry to the audio-only listeners, you're not getting the full effect, you're not getting the fits, you're not getting the cats walking through the camera, and you're not getting the visual cues of Michael playing with a fake cigarette. So if you're interested, go over to the YouTube.
It's me as some pretentious French man, French them,
That's up to you.
mixed with like French Voldemort.
Oh my god, that's the...
Le.
Okay, that was
So that's fine.
That was a relatively quick one, but I definitely
Tomo,
agree.
So good. The vibes are right. It was like a late night dive with some friends. It was great.
Yeah.
Great. No notes. The chicken was crispy. The
Yeah.
food was prompt. The service was honestly some of the best we've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah, they were on it. And the chicken was free because...
It was free.
I think what happened, because I was so gagged when it first came out. I was like, well, why? And she was like, because we're feeling generous. Like, she kept it cute. But honestly, I think that our main course was just running a little bit late. And I really appreciated that they took the next step to the service of like throwing in a free little snack plate of fried chicken. It was like 3 pieces of fried chicken. It was like a one of those places where you can get prefix the whole time.
Yeah.
Is that what you would call it?
Prefix?
Yeah, prefix menu.
Oh, yeah. You could get like a set list.
Yeah, so it's more like that type of restaurant, but we did it more like we just ordered custom off the menu to create our own, and they threw in an extra dish for free because I feel like they were running late on that entree. So the free chicken,
the slab of meat.
oof,
The
so
slab
good.
of meat.
Yeah, everything was great.
It was so good.
It was really good.
It was so good.
If you're in Seattle, highly recommend Tomo.
Definitely.
Okay, my no notes. This one's gonna be off the wall, but you know, it is what it is. It's spooky season. So let me paint a picture for you.
Oh.
I woke up at 6 a.m. one day for a meeting, and I open my phone. I'm going through threads. I see this post that, you know, it grabbed my attention. And that's really what it's all about.
Grabbed your balls.
So the
eyeballs.
caption is, she truly cured racism in 30 seconds.
Oh my fucking God.
And when
I knew you were going to bring this up.
I had to, because literally, I don't know if it was because it was so early and I was like a little delusional, or if I think it's actually that funny watching back. So I guess I'll have to throw something up on screen so you can have the visual, but I'm going to play the audio for you, and it is one of the funniest things I've seen in a minute.
Please do.
So we're going to play the audio.
We have to dance to it.
Sorry, hold please.
Do it like a black girl. Now do it like a white girl. Now do it like Latina.
Oh.
She does a little dance break. Her feet are not moving, but she's killing it. Oh, she's getting it.
Now do it like an Albanian girl. Do it like a black girl.
So,
What the fuck was that?
for audio listeners, I don't know the ethnicity of this woman, but she is,
It's
in
giving
fact,
me the uh-oh.
she is in fact white? Question mark. She might be.
She should be making this,
I don't know
is
where
what we're
I
getting
don't know
at.
where the Albanian came from. She might be Albanian. I don't know.
We have no context of the origin of this woman, but that video gave me the uh-oh, but it's hilarious.
But it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. I think it actually cured racism.
And like it said, she truly cured racism in 30 seconds. And I'll try to put the link in wherever this podcast is going, so you can have a visual.
Please.
Oh my God.
Do yourself a
Yeah,
favor.
I almost cried laughing.
I mean, you did cry laughing.
Yeah.
If we got all the people down, yeah, you heard me. You heard me.
We're gonna have to censor that so that we don't get taken.
If we got all the blank people and sat them down and showed them this video,
It would heal the world.
we would heal the world.
What's that? What was that song that Michael Jackson did with like all the artists? That was it. Heal the world. Is that the title of the song?
remember.
But oh my God, that truly healed. That truly.
That's the
healed
last time we
world.
were unified as a nation.
Honestly, yeah.
That and American Idol.
Bring that back.
Bring it back.
Well, American Idol is still on, but it's not the same.
Well, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Since you've been gone.
Oh my God. Honestly, it went downhill after
Totally
Kelly
agree.
Clarkson.
I totally agree.
Because Kelly Clarkson,
The doll.
the OG doll.
The gumption.
No, like, love her down.
I mean, how could you not? Kelly Clarkson is the girl.
On that note, similar,
Oh.
but even like higher up on
Higher.
my tier.
Oh my God, teared up.
Haley Williams.
Oh my God.
She's having a renaissance right now, and I love that for her. She just came out with an album. Shout out. Like,
I love her so much. All I wanted was you.
Oh my God, Hugh Jackman.
All I wanted was you. Oh my God.
Also living for that.
He is so funny. That the internet has flocked to that.
Because
I don't know if Hugh Jackman will actually give him a cease and desist, but honestly,
I think
if I
he's
was
seen
Hugh
it.
Jackman's team, the way I'd be sending him money to keep going, because it's free promo.
It's free promo.
I
think he's seen it.
He has to.
I think he's seen it. I
Yeah.
think he's responded.
Love.
I might be making it up. Like we've found out on the pod, sometimes I'll just say things, but I'm gonna go with that story.
Love.
Love that.
You should have an alter ego profile and call it Huge Ackman. Hugh Jackman.
Or Jew Hackman.
Jew.
Joe!
Canceled.
Canceled. So today, since, it's still October, we wanted to do more spooky stories. And because the last episode was renter horror stories,
Well, we have to do it.
we wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit more paranormal.
Oh.
Because we had to take it there. We had to take it a step further.
We wanted to show you our extraterrestrial. I'm so sorry. Please keep going.
So we're going to be talking about ghost stories. And to start off this discussion, since we both have stories, how do we feel about ghosts? Do they exist? Obviously, I would say yes.
I would say yes as well.
But the thing that gets me is I am not sure how I feel about quote unquote afterlife. So I don't know where it fits into my philosophy of the beyond, because I believe in ghosts. I believe in energy. I believe in almost
Vibes.
almost on the line of parallel universes and multiverse. I kind of believe in all of that, but at the same time I don't really believe in a forever afterlife.
As we've been taught.
Up in the clouds.
Yeah.
I
I definitely do not believe that there is a white, blue-eyed man that created us to sin, to condemn us into damnation for eternity. Hey, don't believe that. Hey, just don't.
As you can see,
After these ghost stories that we're going to tell today, some people might think differently leaving this pod.
as you can see, I am a demon, so I guess
Maybe they will be sucking
I guess
bus.
I have to believe a little bit, but yeah, either way I'm sucking
Or you're
bus.
just a little rebel.
Either way, I'm sucking bus, sucking dick and quack.
Sucking dick
And you
and
did it
quack
at my
at my birthday
birthday dinner. I feel like we say that every day at this point.
How could you not?
It truly changed the internet.
I think it's changed me on a biological level.
It changed we.
That turned me gay.
No, it didn't. You were gay long before that.
Turned me more gay.
Okay,
Oui.
awesome. So let's get into it. Do you want to go first, or do you want me? I feel like yours is a really great setup, but maybe before we go into our individual ones, because I know of one that's almost like a combined story that I think is a great segue from the last video where we were talking about renter horror stories.
Love it.
This was in our first apartment, our studio apartment. And to get us started, because you were there and I was not, but I've also experienced similar.
Yes.
Was your neighbor, Melba, sending you a little message.
Oh my gosh, great setup. So, we lived in a small one-bedroom apartment.
With one closet. We talked about it.
One closet that we both stayed in. And it was a little spooky, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little spooky. It was
It was an old factory, so there was definitely some
converted
dead
factory.
children.
Yeah.
There were definitely some dead children.
For sure, dead children, and probably multiple other dead, fully grown adults. Mm-hmm. The ghosts were watching us do a lot. Anyways.
They were watching our neighbor.
They sure were.
That should have been in the last episode.
Oh my gosh, I know.
But we have to talk about it.
Oh my gosh, we'll talk about it after this.
Okay.
Okay, keep a pin on that.
I'll write it down.
So I'll be quick.
We're moving to an analog system because we can't keep our thoughts straight. I'm writing it down.
It's because we're gay. That's not how we think. And the gay people know that. So, come back to my story with me. We were in a 1-bedroom apartment one day. Liam, I think you were
I was at work.
working. Yeah, I think you were working. I had gotten home from school, I think.
You were
at
you
the
were
time because we were still in college.
you were like
babies.
you were in the last year.
Babies, yeah. So I came home. I was really tired. So I like put my stuff down, took a shower, got in bed. Right, no one home. It's like daytime still. Rawr. It's it's daytime still, and I get in bed, and I like smell my neighbor Melba's perfume. So I was really close with my neighbor growing up. She was like, oh my gosh, 80 something, 80 something, had a very particular smell of perfume. And ever since she passed when I was super, super young, I have always felt like she was looking over me, not in a creepy way, but in like a protecting way. I've always
Guiding
felt
spirit.
like, yeah, I've always felt like she was with me. I've felt like she's helped me like listen to cues in my life. And overall, I just like feel her presence with me a lot. And that's never not been the case since she died, basically. And she told me before she died that she would always be looking after me and that she would always be with me. So I feel that.
Kept that promise.
Kept that promise. So I was going to sleep, right? And the way that we had it set up, I slept near the bathroom. And the way that our apartment was set up...
No. You were kind of near the closet side. I was more near the bathroom more consistently, but also it was literally a shoebox. So
Well, you weren't there, though.
So you were taking my side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And for being really
Exposed.
honest, I was in like the middle of the bed.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm not there, come on.
But for me, it was closer to the bathroom than I normally was.
Okay.
So
There was no door.
No door.
There was no door in the bathroom.
No door in the bathroom.
There was no...
Ceiling in our bedroom.
Yeah, let's talk about the studio situation. So it was a studio because the ceiling that separated the bedroom from the living area did not go all the way up. Or the wall didn't go up all the way to the ceiling. It was all open.
Yeah.
And the door was a sliding like barn
that
door.
Did not work.
Yeah, so
we just kept both open.
Yeah, and there was no separation from bedroom into bathroom.
So you could hear everything in the apartment, no matter where you were, right? Important context.
Yeah.
So I go to sit down and I like get all comfy, get in bed, lay my head down, and I'm like, oh my god, I smell Melba's perfume. And I got up and I was like, that's weird because that's not the first time that's happened. It's not the first time it's happened. It happened in the little house one time. But I didn't have this crazy of an experience. So I was like, Melba, are you there? And like, of course, like...
you're sitting just like seance position. Melba.
Are you there? She walks out. Hello.
She does the drag queen point and walk.
She goes to me. So obviously nobody said anything. And so I just... I went back to like go to sleep, and literally I was in that point like right before you fall asleep, like almost lucid, and I smelled the perfume again, and I heard Michael, and it felt so real and so like I literally heard it, and I literally got up after she did that.
You thought it was me.
I literally thought it was you. I got up and walked around the apartment because I thought, like, I was like, there's absolutely no way. I just physically heard Melba say something to me. And, like, in my mind, I knew it wasn't Liam because Liam has a different voice. Do we both sound like old grandmas sometimes?
Sometimes.
Maybe. But it spooked me out, and I told you about it when you got home.
No, you called me.
Did I? Yeah.
Yeah, you called me, and you were like,
been a long time.
I just heard Melba's voice, and I thought it was you, and now I'm a little spooked.
Yeah. It was super spook. So that happened, and honestly, stuff like that has happened to me my whole life. I have so many ghost stories.
And let's talk about it.
And we're gonna talk about it! So grab a little spooky drink. Sit down, get something comfy on, get some pajamas, make some bread. Make some bread. Make some bread. So yeah, that's what happened.
That's a little appetizer.
Are you hungry still? Good, because the main course is coming.
I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna force feed you.
The main course is coming. Oh.
That was just the baguette.
That is just the baguette. Are you ready for the baguette?
Okay, mine. We're gonna amp it up a little bit.
Oh.
We're gonna keep building until
we are.
until some scary ones, until some spooky ones.
Oh!
So this one like still confuses me to this day. And it's about the day my grandma died.
Oh, yes. Love this. Love this one.
So to give some background context, my grandma used to live with us.
Should I smoke in honor of her?
You should.
Okay.
Hold on. You need a light?
Please.
Oh, do you see how much that?
Oh my gosh, it was a lot.
Better watch the hairspray.
Oh. Oh, wow. Continue.
So she was a smoker.
She was.
So she would always go out to smoke a few times a day. And it was never like she's smoking a full cigarette. She was demure. She was smoking a single cigarette throughout the day. Sometimes she would get through like 3, but every time she went out, she'd smoke a little bit of one. And
Depending on how hard the day was.
depending on how hard the day was.
Had to get through it.
And she frequently went out multiple times a day and would smoke a little bit of a cigarette and then put the cigarette back in the thing and she would save it. She was a very like, she would try to save everything type of woman. Wasn't a hoarder.
That's where you got it.
Right. Wasn't a hoarder, but would definitely like if there was scraps from dinner or whatever, she'd put it in something and she would save it and eat it in the next meal. She was that type of person. So that's what she would do with her cigarettes. So she went out very frequently and would finish 2 to 3 cigarettes a day, maybe. I don't know the accurate math on that. And I was also a swimmer. And at this time, I had a car. And so I would drive myself.
That
and
nasty old pickup truck. Oh my gosh, I remember her.
Yes.
The strangest thing about you.
Not the straightest thing. I would say that.
Would you say that?
I would say.
Would say what?
So I would be leaving the house to go to practice and pick up friends from another neighborhood because we had
Early.
well, early and also in the afternoon. This was in summertime, so we didn't have early morning practice because there was no school. So things were a little bit later in the day. This was, I believe, the second practice of the day, or it might have even been a
That
day
sounds
where
hellish.
I had a single practice.
That sounds hellish. 2 practices a day.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
No.
That's the scariest part of the story. So I was leaving, as I frequently did.
Like a wet noodle.
You don't need to rein it in.
Continue.
You need to rein it in.
I think I'm gonna rain it out. I think I'm gonna rain on me.
I'd rather be Java. Okay, so like I said, we had kind of our set schedules. I would always be leaving the house to drive to practice. She would always be leaving the house to go out and smoke. She was frequently in the kitchen. She was always wiping things down.
Why? Because she's a woman?
No, she was OCD. She was OCD.
That's what you get at.
Yeah. Yeah. So she would always be wiping things down. She'd always be doing the dishes. Even if there's not something to clean, she was probably trying to clean it.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly, goals.
yeah, I mean, what else you gonna do?
I need to take notes.
You know, she would watch her little shows. She would clean up a little bit.
Oh my God, what
She'd
were her
eat her meals.
shows?
I don't know.
Like soaps?
Well, no, she was more like a game show type of girl.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah. So like Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Some other ones.
Move that car. Or is it bus? Move that bus.
Move that bus.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was like a game show type of girl a lot of the times. But she had her own shows, and she had her own little room in the side of the house. So the way that our house worked was like there was a living room area, and it was in the suburbs. So you would walk into like the main area where it was like a combo of a dining room, a living room. You'd walk through, and the kitchen was in the back of the house. Her area was right next to the living room, and it was originally me and my brother's rooms that was connected by like a hallway, and it had a bathroom, and there was a pocket door that separated that whole like little wing. It's not a wing, but it was it was 2 rooms, a closet, a hallway that connects those 2 rooms, and a bathroom.
Gotcha.
And it was all separated by a little pocket door, and then that's where the living room was.
Okay.
Me and my brother at this time were upstairs because we were making room for her to live with us.
Okay.
So
Love that.
I come down from upstairs to go into the garage, which is right off the stairs. in this little area where you're coming down from the stairs, going into the garage, it's this central area where you can go into the living room, you can go into the primary bedroom, you can go into the laundry room, you can go into the kitchen. It had like all of those openings. It was the center of the house.
Primary bedroom. Very, very woke.
Very, very woke.
Love that.
So I walk down and you can easily see all points of the house from where I am. Because I'm always leaving the house and she's always doing her thing, like sometimes I am just late and I just rush out of the house and I don't say bye. One of my biggest regrets is not saying anything, to be honest, because it was the last time I ever saw her. But I mean, we were besties. So we always talked. I would always go check in on her and we would key. So this was just one of the days where I didn't say anything, and I don't know what it was, but the energy, the vibes. The vibes were off. So like I saw her.
But like on a real note, like describe that. Like I want to understand, because like you've told me the story, but like go into detail. Like what was it like? Like paint the scene. Was it cold? Was it a moody morning? Was it just a more like?
It was a summer day.
Yeah,
regular. It was a bright summer day.
Yeah.
And when I saw her, it felt like it felt like it always was. Like in terms of like, that's the scene that I always remember is her doing the dishes and walking out to take a smoke. Yeah. So that's what I saw. But something in me was also like, don't bother her. Like, I need to go. I'm just gonna, like, I'll see her when I get back. Plot twist. So I leave the house and she was doing the dishes and I saw her go out to take a smoke and I was going to pick up a friend to go to practice. I come back from practice. Mom is home. She's cooking dinner in the oven. I forget what we were having. I think it was like hamburger helper or something.
Love.
Shout out hamburger helper. Shout out hamburger helper. If you know, you know.
She's that girl.
But
help her.
She was like, go get your grandma.
Should have hamburger helped her.
I should.
You should have hamburger helped her.
Hamburger helped her. So my mom was like, go get your grandma and your brother for dinner. And I had like just gotten home because that's just like the schedules of how things worked back then. So I just didn't have time to like check on anybody at any point because I was always coming, going, and then, oh, you got to do stuff. So I go in to get grandma first. And I have not told anyone I think I maybe told my brother this story, but like people in my family don't know this story because I'm a little ashamed of it. So we're being vulnerable on the pod.
Oh, no judgment.
On the pod.
No judgment.
We
read the comments.
We listen, we don't judge, and people process things on their own terms. Now, I'm going to need you to get out of my camera, sweetie. Thank you. So I go into the grandma's suite first. The suite. She was a woman of wealth.
Woman of wealth. The wing.
Her wing, Granny's wing.
Granny's wing.
Underneath her eye. It sounds so much more luxurious than it was.
Paint the scene, baby.
Paint the scene.
Paint the scene.
And she slept in my old room, and her like TV like living room was in my brother's old room. She like always hung out in the TV room because she's always watching her show. She would take a little nap on the couch. It was honestly a really cute setup. And so I walk into the TV room because the TV's on, and I was like, oh, she probably like fell asleep watching TV. And I go in there, and she is like, her legs are kind of off the couch, and she's stiff. She's stiff, mama. Rigor mortis. Girl, who's rigor mortis?
Who's Morris?
Who's Morris?
Ricky and Morris.
Yeah, so rigor mortis had set in, so she was stiff, which means it had been a while. And she was on the couch. I think she had died in her sleep. So at least there's that. But I didn't do anything. I stood there. I realized what had happened. I walked out. Because, you were so young. I was like 16, 17 maybe. I mean, still old enough to probably like give everybody a heads up. But I didn't. And I walked out and I went up to go get my brother for dinner. I didn't know what else I could do.
You were probably in shock.
I was in shock.
You were definitely in shock.
I was in shock. So, and oh my God, the way this story progresses is like a movie. Girl. It really is. So I go up to get my brother. On the pod. On the pod. So I go upstairs to get my brother for dinner, and he's playing games on his computer. He's watching TV. Man. Very normal teenage boy behavior.
Hey, brother, stop playing video games. No,
he wasn't like that. But I would I went to go get him, and I just don't know what was going on up here where I was just moving business as usual. I got him and I was like, hey, it's time for dinner. Let's go. We didn't even get downstairs, and my mom is screaming bloody murder because I was taking too long. Because remember, she told me to get them. I went into Granny's room first. I walked out. I ran up those stairs to go get my brother. And so my mom had just assumed that I was like taking my sweet time upstairs and went to go get her herself.
Yeah.
So my mom walked in and found her mom, and terrible. But like,
So awful.
how am I going to make that situation any better?
Yeah.
You know, like it's either me breaking the news or her finding out on her own.
It's rigged.
It was rigged.
And Morris.
So she's screaming. She like runs back into the kitchen and is like on the floor, like on her knees, like not fetal position, but like almost like
Duck walking.
like bowing on the ground, like fetal position, but like forward,
Bless her
like
heart.
screaming, like hitting the floor. It was a lot. It was a traumatic day. So that happens. Dinner does not happen. She tells me to go grab some pizza. Because I think like
Domino's Pizza?
it was Papa John's.
Papa Jean?
It was Papa John's because it was
Not Papa John.
It was the closest one.
Isn't he like an offender?
It was the closest place that we could go to. So
Wait.
actually, it might have been.
Question.
It could have been a Pizza Hut. Honestly, I don't know.
Important detail. Was it plain cheese?
It was
stuffed crust or pepperoni?
We got like a mix of stuff.
Love.
Yeah, I mean,
Breadsticks?
a death in the family.
Calls for breadsticks.
You go all out.
Calls for breadsticks.
Yeah, I just got.
But Dad, I'm really grieving. I need those garlic
No, my dad
knots.
wasn't even home yet. He didn't know.
Oh, that
And I
sucks.
don't think that my mom like even had time to process and call him. So he got home and everything was happening around us. Oh my God, it was a crazy day.
Yikes.
It was a crazy day. Also, I love how this is like supposed to be a ghost story, but it's also just like about trauma dumping about my
Trauma
grandma
dumping.
dying.
Hey team, lock
Hey
in.
team.
We're getting to the spooky.
We get to the spooky. So my dad gets home, the chaos is happening. We call the coroner. While the coroner is on the way, my mom tells me to go pick up pizza and get the mix,
In that
fixins.
straight pickup truck.
Yeah, get all the fixins.
Put it all in the bag.
So I'm driving by myself, still like not really processing the emotions and just driving. And then I get to the pizza place and I just like sit in the parking lot, just like,
Yeah.
you know, just
Damn.
staring blankly.
Damn.
And I get the pizza, I go home, we wait a little bit.
They give you a discount at least?
What are you gonna say?
My grandmother just died.
I didn't want to.
Give me a garlic knot for free.
I didn't drop that trauma on anyone else,
would've.
but I'm doing it today.
Make your trauma work for you, bitch.
I get the pizza, get home, coroner's like about there. He shows up. He goes in, assesses the body, and he says, so based on the rigor mortis,
Rick and Mortis.
the Rick and Mortis, she's been gone for a very decent amount of time, like probably passed away early this morning.
Oh my God.
And the timing,
Ooh.
like I said, I didn't tell anybody this because I didn't want to seem insane and I didn't want to get questioned further. The timing for me didn't add up because I had seen her before I went to my afternoon practice, which means I saw her probably around like 1 p.m. And the coroner was saying that she was gone before that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put the pieces together and be like, now how does that work? Girl, I think I saw her ghost.
I think you did. Did you see her face?
No.
That's what spooks me. That's what spooks me about this story.
It was the back of her body.
That freaks me out.
Yeah, I never saw her face the last day I saw her. I mean, you know, separate from her body, but
Did you hear like sounds of like dishes?
just the dishes. But so like the way that I remember it in my mind is like she was turning the sink off. So like I don't think I really heard, I maybe heard like some dish clinking, but it wasn't like a full like wash routine, and because I saw the end of the dishwashing walking out into the backyard.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's so spooky.
it was a very limited amount of time that I saw her because
Yeah.
we were both on the way out of the house.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She was really on her way out. Bless her heart. Sorry.
Girl, too soon. It's been like 15
long
years at this
time.
point.
Respect to that woman.
I know.
That's so sad.
I know, but crazy.
That is so spooky. That's actually so spooky.
Because it's like, it's just eerie enough to where you're like, but if the math ain't mathin'.
Yeah.
And add on to the story, because I did end up telling my brother this story, because I was like, yeah, I didn't tell you this, but like I walked in on her and then went to go get you because I just couldn't process the events.
Yeah.
And he had the same story. He said I had actually gone in earlier in the day and had found her, and I decided not to say anything. So he did the same thing. He knew before me, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
So he was upstairs playing video games, trying not
Just
to freak
like
out.
disconnecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That is spooky as shit. That's scary.
And after I moved out to go to college, my brother told me stories about, because he was a teenage boy.
Lived there longer than you, yeah.
Yeah, we lived there the same amount of time, just offset because of the age difference.
Yeah.
He would keep dishes in his bedroom because it's up on the second floor. It's, he's a teenage boy. He's just keeping things there. But what my grandma would always do, because my mom was either working or was out of the house or just not able to keep up with two teenage boys, my grandma would always come upstairs and take the dishes down.
Love.
Because that's just what she did, and I would always try to help, but
making the house a home.
But yeah, it's just who she was. She would always be hustling and bustling and cleaning, and she would come upstairs.
Her do the dishes.
Yeah, grab the dishes and take them downstairs.
Love.
Bless that woman. I miss her. She was such a lovely light.
Meet her.
I know, you never got to meet her, and she would have loved you.
I would have liked her too.
And there's more stories that we can even talk about with her involved before she passed.
Love.
But she would always come up to the second floor to do dishes, or to take the dishes down.
Yeah.
And after she passed, my brother had told me stories of, because I wasn't in the house any longer, he would always say like the dishes in his room would be like clinking a little bit every so often. Like dishes would move.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Hate that.
And it was like her basically being like, bitch, pick this up.
Damn, girl. Petty in the afterlife.
Petty.
She said, now.
Clean it up.
Now.
Yeah. So that one's like kind of spooky, not really scary, because like obviously I'm not scared of her, but yeah, just a little like uncanny. Like I definitely saw her and I guess it wasn't her.
Spooky. That's so interesting. That's such a good one.
Oh no, mine stopped. Hold on, pause. Overheated.
Huh?
Wait, I'm back on. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it.
We just got a notification on Liam's camera that we've never seen before on the Osmo that it overheated. And we've filmed for much longer.
We have. Oh my god, I didn't notice I was that cunty.
It's a little spooky. Because that just happened. You look great.
I do look great.
That was a little spooky.
That was spooky. That's literally never happened.
That has never ever happened.
And it was, as I was talking about my granny getting pissed off at my brother for not taking down the dishes.
Hate that. I mean,
similar to Melba, I kind of feel her presence sometimes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Melba is for sure with me in spirit. 100%. I even called my friend who was her biological granddaughter that I'm best friends with, that we've been best friends our whole lives. And talked to her like a couple months ago about like having like dreams about Melba. And she was like, oh yeah, I mean, you remember what she said to both of us before she passed. And like she's had a lot of similar experiences with like the perfume and everything. So.
And I have smelled the perfume. Back to your story, like you like would walk me around whenever you smelled it, and I'd be like, no, I don't smell it. And I did
it one time.
And then you finally we got it, and I was like, oh my god, I do smell a perfume.
Yeah,
like what is that? And I've had very similar.
And I don't have any perfume that smells like that.
I know. And here's the thing. So perfume is a very specific thing to people, like scents. So it's pretty rare to have someone, for example, wear the same perfume and it get through the air ducts and you smell it in our apartment.
Yeah.
That's a little bit rarer.
Yeah.
For me, sometimes I'm a little bit...
sensitive?
No, I would say I'm a little bit skeptical when I smell cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
In inside environments where there's no one smoking. But I'm like, but that's a more common smell, so maybe it's coming in from somewhere. But I sometimes smell cigarette smoke.
Girl.
And my granny didn't smell like straight up. It's a very specific,
like a faintness.
very specific scent.
It's that like nicotine skin smell. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it was mixed with like this this detergent smell from her clothes. No, it's a good smell, or at least it is for me.
You also like smell like gasoline and like Sharpies.
I don't like gasoline.
I like gasoline.
You like gasoline. I do like Sharpies though. They do smell nice. But yeah, it's a good smell. So
so
whenever I smell it, I know I kind of feel like she's there.
This is your granny.
I know, my granny's over there like smoking a cig. Granny, hi, how are you?
Bake your shit up, bitch. Get that glass, move it over.
Oh my God. It's moving. Oh. No, that's actually so wild that the camera overheated while I was telling that story, because that's literally never happened with these cameras ever.
What was her name? I'll bleep it.
I don't want to say it because I'm scared.
Bleep it.
Her name was...
If you're here, turn the camera off.
I don't want to... No, don't do that.
No, I'm just kidding. That's spooky. That's a really good story, too. I hate it.
Oh my God, funny story. When I was younger, I didn't know my grandma's name. It also might just be Christine. I never called her by her name, so I really don't... I'm not the authority on that.
We'll call her Roxanne.
But her nickname was Chris.
Oh.
So that's how I know it was Christine or Christina.
Ex-Tina.
Ex-Tina, the original. So her name was Chris, and I didn't know her name growing up because I always just called her Granny. And fun fact, I was in the newspaper when I was younger for a swimming thing, and they interviewed me, and they were like, asking about my home life and family and what inspires me and what, random questions, because it was a very small article. But they were like, and what's your grandma's name? And I literally could not think of her name.
Should you say Granny?
No, I mean, I should have.
You should have.
I said Crystal.
Not Crystal.
And the article came out.
Was she pissed?
No, and that's why I love this woman.
Oh my God.
She said, Crystal? She said, you gave me a stripper's name.
Damn!
And she was like, I'm gonna be on that pole.
I love that. Spooky!
Yeah, so that's...
she's stripping and smoking.
In
the afterlife.
She
got that cute bod back.
She was not...
she did.
Well, she was so dainty, too.
Such a little woman.
She was not afraid of hard work, which dancing is. She left home when she was like 14.
Sex work is work.
Sex work is work.
Also,
not
stripping
not
is
related.
work.
Hey, not related to my grandma.
Separate things.
Let's not combine those two things in one sentence. I don't want to think about that. But she worked hard. She left home at 14 and lied about her age so that she could get a factory job.
That's so kind. I wonder if she was in our factory.
She wasn't. My dad's dad was, though. I'm pretty sure.
In our factory?
Yes.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Hate
Isn't that crazy?
Hate that.
Yeah, he was like a child worker.
No. Because they needed those little kids to go into the mills.
Yeah. Also,
that spooks me.
I'm pretty sure that my dad's dad was an orphan. I don't know if I'm making that up, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have parents.
Oh.
So he was like a child factory worker.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hard life. Hard life.
Damn.
It's a hard knock life. Anyway.
It's a hard knock life for us.
Anyway, love you, Granny.
Love you, ex-Tina. You're doing great. Well, that's a good story. That's a great segue for me.
Yeah, I wanted to do the world building of this is what the house was.
Yeah.
This was where everything is. So sorry if it was long-winded, but this is a podcast, so get over it.
Long-winded. Baby, you clicked on this video. Do you not know what it is? Do you not think that we're gonna take every ounce of opportunity to explain every detail? Because we are.
And we should.
So, for mine, if you're done.
It's time for a shift in vibes.
Oh.
Now that we're getting to some scarier stories. Ooh. It's not going to show that well because it's not too dark, but...
It'll get better.
We'll make do. Oh!
Turn it on.
Stupid.
Turn it back on.
Dun, dun, dun! So this is a red light. As it gets dark.
In case you couldn't see.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you
Audio
can see.
listeners, this is a red light. We're in the red light district.
And as it gets darker, it'll be more visible because we're losing light quick. It is the big dark here. So the sun's going to start to go down at around 4 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
And it is 3:43 right now.
It's crazy. Which you would never be able to tell that right now.
Yeah, so we're going to keep that on just for the vibes.
Yeah.
For the spooky ghost stories.
Whoa! You ready for my spooky story?
Yeah.
We have an artifact to share.
An artifact.
A physical artifact.
Do you have scans of it? Because we could like put...
I do. I can put it up on the...
Yeah. We're going to put it up on screen because it's going to be hard to show in person.
Yeah.
So you can get all of the spooky detail.
Okay.
But give us the world building. Give us the story.
Are you ready to build this world with me? Take my hand. Don't touch me.
Wow.
Just kidding. Give me your hand. All right, children. Back in '94. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be hilarious. So we could like keep that up. It like shifts to black and white.
We were just dancing. I'm sorry, audio listeners. So, okay, team, lock in. Are we Walmart people? Were we Walmart people growing up? I was a Walmart person growing up.
100%.
In rural Kentucky, baby, we were at the Walmart.
Kentucky.
Rural girl Kentucky.
Which Walmart were you? Shout it out.
Shout it out, Fern Creek. Fern Creek is the girl.
I was the Hurstbourne Walmart.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Was it a mega center?
Mine was a mega Walmart.
I think the one
Super Walmart or whatever.
I think mine was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had like the play
grocery,
and stuff.
had everything.
The photo. Okay, so way back when I was like, I think I was like 11 when my mom told me this story. So it was a long time ago, right? And way back when, there used to be those big Walmarts that had like the stores behind the checkout lanes. You know what I'm talking about? Where you would
They have them sometimes.
You would have like the customer service center in the middle, and then there would be like a photo booth, there would be like a toy place, there would be like a daycare for children. And then there would be like those little horses that you could put the penny in and you just it would make that sound.
Make sure you're holding the mic close enough.
And I would go to that all the time. And the reason we would go to that all the time is because my mom worked for like, I think it was like 5 years in that photo booth, in one of those photo booths, because my mom's a photographer. And the way that it worked back then was people would have to come in to take physical photos of their children. And the way it was set up in this photo booth that my mom worked at was there was a platform that was about, the way she describes it to me is like, it's like 5 feet. So there was like a big platform they used to put children on so that the lights and stuff could like be right. You could have control of like the foreground and the background.
Is it super dangerous to be putting a toddler or child onto a platform that tall? Yeah.
Also, seatbelts were a thing.
Yes, they were.
Well, I mean,
Seatbelts were a
They
thing.
weren't wearing them, baby.
Seatbelts were a thing.
They definitely were. They definitely were. So they would put these children on a non-enclosed, like 5 foot tall platform to take photos of them, right? So that's an important thing to know for how spooky the story gets. This lady comes in one day, has her son, right? Has her son. And she's like, I want to take photos of my son so that I have them and I can like carry them around. She was like, great. But the thing that she said was, I just had my son. I'm excited. I want to take photos. Comes in, takes photos. The way that it worked then was you would come in, take the physical photos, and then they would have to physically develop the photos in a dark room. And so it wasn't like they sent you like digital proofs because again, that wasn't a thing. You would have to physically come back to the store like 2 weeks later to see the proofs of the photos. And then you would hand select from the developed photos which ones you wanted like wallet sizes of, portrait sizes of, etc. And that's how they made their money, right? So my mom comes in, the lady comes in, she takes the photos of her kid. My mom develops the photos, right? As she's developing the photos in the dark room, she notices like of like, I think probably like, let's just guesstimate 30, 40 that they took. She said that 7 of them had this figure in the background, right? And she said she was like really freaked out by it, and like she technically couldn't break protocol and like throw photos that they had taken away. And she even went to her manager and talked to like, should we like take these out? And the manager was like, that's against protocol. We have to include them.
Always a fucking manager.
Always the manager.
Keeping protocol.
Like whatever. Even though it was fucking spooky.
Even though
Anyways,
it was cursed.
Literally cursed.
Cursed.
Literally cursed. And we have the photo. I will show you. I have it right here. So that happens. The lady comes back 2 weeks later, right? Comes in. My mom lays all the photos out. And she came up to the desk and she was going through all of them. She came across the ones that had the figure, didn't say anything, and was just like flipping them over to make sure that the ones that she did select were the right ones, right? So didn't mind any business to the ones that had the figures in the back. Didn't mention it, didn't react to it, nothing.
Well, I mean, honestly, looking at the photo here, and I don't know what the other proofs looked like, this one's pretty prominent.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other ones were maybe like more abstract or ambiguous where you could kind of like look at it but not really see it.
Yeah.
But
This,
I don't know how you look at this and don't like freak the fuck out.
She turned this one over.
Okay.
Yeah. Because my mom kept the 4 copies of this. They're different sizes. Yeah. Whatever. So the lady comes in. She picks the photos. My mom doesn't say anything about it because she wants to be professional. She's a working woman. She's got 3 kids at home. She's
I
making
think
do.
mom who works
dual
2 jobs.
She actually did work 2 jobs.
As they frequently did.
Girl.
And they frequently do.
Good on you, Sandy. Selects her photos, goes to the checkout, pays for the photos. My mom doesn't mention it. The way my mom describes it to me is like, she had to know after the lady like paid for the photos. So she waited for the girl to pay for the photos. And she said to me that she almost wasn't going to say anything and she was just going to keep them. But she, like, something came over her to where she stopped the lady before she left.
Possession.
She had the boy with her, right?
The
kid
live child.
The alive child.
The alive
right?
child.
And my mom says, hey, I just wanted to ask, because this has never happened before, did you see those figures in the photos? And the lady, stone cold, turns back to my mom, no expression, with the alive child, and said, I had a miscarriage a year ago. That happens all the time. Huh? I'm sorry, what the helly? And my mom said she literally just turned, no emotion, said that to her, and then turned around and walked out of the store.
A girl being haunted by her unborn child.
And my mom is like so not into that shit. She hates that shit.
Yeah. Didn't she like not let you watch Harry Potter growing up?
She didn't let me watch Harry Potter growing up.
We should talk about that too, honestly. After this story.
She also didn't let me watch Disney movies because she said they donated to abortion.
Girl, and guess what? Times have not changed.
Baby, what? I hope they do.
Times have not changed.
Baby, free choice. Fuck you talking about? So
No, I was talking about what they're donating to now.
Girl. You Disney adults, I'm looking at you. You're not absolved of the responsibility. So if you're listening on audio, I highly recommend you tune in to the YouTube at this point, because you're about to be shocked. So I have the physical photo. My mom has 4 total.
Girl, I don't claim this. I want to put this in like a blessed box.
Yeah.
And I don't even really believe in that.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other thing that we can talk about after this, because
We should.
there's like such an overlap with like paranormal and religion.
Yeah.
But
I think it's separate.
We talk about this in a future episode a little bit, but we'll get into it after you show this photo, because we have to show it.
Okay, team. I'll put the digital up, but I want to show the physical first to show you that it's like I have a physical photo. So, you hear that? Physical old. Even still smells kind of weird.
I don't want to smell it. I don't
Okay,
fucking
I'm
claim
sorry.
that.
So
I rebuke.
look at this. Look at this, team. Look at this.
I rebuke.
Do you see this fucking photo? I'll put a digital copy of it up. Listen. You like can't see the face.
It's so creepy.
It's so creepy. And the scarier part is that the child is like behind the alive child in such a weird way. And there's like this like bonnet that they would like put on children back in like the hospitals at that time, right? So the scarier part of this is the way it was dressed is so
crazy.
spooky. And the second part of it is that this is so high up in the photo. If you think about it, there's no way.
Keep in mind, it's like a 5-foot pillar.
5-foot pillar. There's no way a child would be all the way up.
Well, there was no other
And, like,
child in the chute.
It's the way it's leering over
I don't like it.
for me.
I don't like it.
That happens all the time. I miscarried, is what she said to my mom. And my mom has kept these photos all these years. And I basically had to pry this one out of her hands because the digital one was not going to do it for me. I was like, I need the physical copy.
I
that you
still
saved.
feel so weird about having that in my home.
It's one of the only things that I've ever like witnessed, especially coming from my mom. And you've met my mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's not about that.
Mm-hmm.
She is not about that. That coming from my mom and the way that she describes it is so spooky and scary to me. And this is like one of the only like real proof pieces or stories that I've ever like really believed in.
I mean, look at it because
It's
it was
right
before.
there.
It was before Photoshop. You had to physically retouch and paint on
With
skin
chemicals.
retouching with chemicals.
With chemicals.
Like this
On
is
the developed
this is
photos.
physical processing.
Yeah.
It's like there's no way you can add an image like that.
Yeah.
It's just that's crazy.
It's so fucking scary.
I'm like looking at the cameras to make sure they don't fucking.
I just like heard a sound and I was like, so yeah, team, that happened, and I believe in that. That's scary,
So that's a great
but
segue.
it's not ominous. It's not.
That's a little ominous.
It's like
Girl, there's a black aura.
It's scary. Listen, this is not for me. It's just proof of something existing for someone else. But the thing that scares me about it is that the girl said it happens all the
I
time.
know, and now I want to see like her. I want to see her album.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! It stopped again.
No, it didn't.
It did. Ah!
Oh my God.
I am spooked. We've never had problems.
This also is like actually not a bit.
It's actually not a bit.
Only Liam's camera has died twice filming this.
I rebuke. No, it not died. It says it's overheated.
Overheated.
And
It
your
stopped
and your
recording.
camera is the same temperature.
Same temperature.
And we've always recorded it this way.
I don't like that.
Spooky.
Ooh!
I do not claim.
That's actually kind of scary.
I do not claim that energy. You better step
We are
back.
divinely protected, and nothing evil is welcome.
Okay, so that actually goes perfectly into something I wanted to talk about.
Ghost.
Ghosts perfectly into something I wanted to talk about. So, referring to the list, we have no beret.
Oh,
You might need to put that back on.
is it bad?
You might need to put that back on.
Okay, we're just gonna leave it there.
Sure.
This is my truth. This is who I am.
So, talking about divine protection, because I believe in that too.
Yeah.
The overlap of paranormal and religion doesn't really make sense in my mind.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, like, for example, like when you watch exorcist stories or paranormal stories where like
always a
it's
priest.
very Christian based,
Yeah.
and it's like
Eurocentric.
yeah, like you got to use the crucifix, you got to get a priest, you got to get a blessing. It's like
Also, why is it Catholic? Why is it always Catholic?
yeah, Catholic, not Christian. But my thing is like, one, I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
So that would tell me that I don't believe in demons and the devil and angels and all that type of stuff. But at the same time, I do believe in like dark, sinister energy.
Yeah, I agree.
And I do believe in evil. And I do, but I also believe in light, and I believe in love, and I believe in hope, and I believe in like a very divine, loving power
And protection, yeah.
and protection. So my thing is like, is the thing that makes like a Catholic exorcism, for example, for the sake of this conversation, is that what makes it so powerful? Is the faith and the belief in that?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Like, get complete left turn.
I think it would have to be, right? It would have to be the idea of like purity and belief, but also that's pulling from the idea of Christianity being a force that you would have to believe in. But again, it kind of pulls me back into the trope of like Christianity as like this thing that will only serve you if you believe in it. You know what I mean? Like I can't wrap my head around like an all-loving God that would not want to protect and love everyone, regardless of if they believed in him or not.
Well, I think that, and we'll talk about this in a future episode, we don't believe in that specific form of quote unquote God. Like that doesn't exist. This divine being that
doesn't
lives in the
exist in idea.
skies that
This
will
white, blue-eyed Jesus.
yeah, that will only accept you if you play by their rules and accept them in death, which still gonna talk about that. That's gonna have
Oh
to
my God, we
be-
should talk about that right now.
Okay, we'll talk about it, but it's gonna be on the Patreon. I'm so sorry. We can't talk about that one for free.
I'm sorry. Just saying I believe is going to be absolved of all of the abhorrent things that he has done.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, and I think that that's maybe like why I don't agree with Christianity or Catholicism, but maybe as I go through this journey of trying to figure it out, maybe there's some sort of religion or philosophy that I will study and have a larger understanding of like how the afterlife theoretically would work, because let's keep in mind, it's all theology, it's all theories.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like there's so many parallels across the different religions, right? There's just like different little flavors added in, right? It's all the same general narrative. And I think what it comes down to, honestly, team, is you need to be comfortable and present in your life. You need to have a good...
That's all you get.
This is all you get. If this were to be it for you, would you be happy at the end of your life for how you treated people, what you did, the choices you made? And every religion is trying to reinforce the idea of now being all you have. And I think that's really beautiful. For me specifically, I think I'm really comfortable with this being it. I would love, and I'm open to the idea of there being more. But
I'm open to the idea.
I'm open to the idea, and honestly, even then, I'm happy and comfortable.
If it's anything like this,
no, baby, I'm more worried about living.
yeah.
I think this is hell.
Yeah.
I think this is hell.
Yeah.
We.
We.
I think we need to get the fuck out of here. In more ways than one. So that's just my perspective on it, but routing it back to Hitler, team, Hitler ain't going to heaven. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
I mean, who knows? The camera might shut off.
Let's go to heaven.
Let's go to heaven.
Wait. Let's have like light come down.
Oh my God, are we gonna get raptured?
We're getting sucked up.
We're getting sucked off.
Sucked off.
We're getting sucked off. Oh! Dolly? They didn't want us up
They
there.
didn't want us up there.
Oh
Boring.
my God. That is so crazy. But yeah, there's like a lot of figuring out that I want to do, because I talking about this made me realize that there's a disconnect. And I have a little bit of a fear of the unknown, of the death. But at the same of the death,
of the foreverness.
but at the of the foreverness, like it's that spiral, it's that abyss. So like there's definitely a fear there, but also like some of the conversations we've had makes me feel a lot more comfortable, because like you just have to be present. You just have to keep going and live your life and find beautiful moments. And I was actually talking to a friend about something similar. Buddhism was part of the conversation, and they were essentially saying that, you know, you followed the teachings of Buddhism, and then hopefully you reach enlightenment and you don't have to do this again.
Yeah.
But more specifically, kind of outside of the Buddhist conversation, they were saying there was a theory about the DMT released in your brain when you die, and that essentially like feels like forever to someone that is dying.
Yep.
And the DMT essentially allows you to live an immortal life with the way that your brain is perceiving time, which, oh my God, it hurts to think
That is
about.
so
It's so interesting, but so like it makes me like
Yeah. I think it's really beautiful.
no. And what made me like really love this sentiment was if you live the life to your fullest and you make the memories and the connections that creates a beautiful life, the DMT in your brain that is released, you'll be able to relive that forever.
Yeah.
And literally when we were talking about it, we were in Eddyville at that point.
Miss Eddyville, population of 30.
Baby, I almost cried because I was like, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
I really believe in that.
Yeah.
I believe in that. Mm-hmm. I think that's true. And that's why I'm like, you create the hell you will forever exist in. If you
Girl,
are an awful
that's
person,
that's the thing that people
it's
don't
like
get.
the Christmas Carol theory. Like you will be forced to relive the wrongdoings and learn and know that you were so fucked up. So like, I think religion is really always meant to serve, and I think obviously like people have reinforced it and like really bastardized it, if we're being completely honest,
Because it's all
to serve a purpose.
I mean, again, we talk about it in another episode. It's all about control.
It's all about
So
control
we'll get there when we get there. Not in this
and
episode.
violence. But yeah, I think that's really
Crazy.
cool. I'm not worried about that.
Me neither.
We'll be
just-
be reliving this.
it's just-
pee and poo poo.
I don't know if I want to relive this either. Last few things that I want to talk about because we have our notepad now.
Ah,
So, reliving moments. Something I love to relive every season. Every time I'm on a plane. Because it could all end up in the sky.
we're going up.
Up is a moment. They need to put that on planes.
Hey, that's
Why isn't that on plane movies right now?
xenophobic?
Girl, get it together. But I love to watch, and I don't love supporting.
We love to watch.
Queens love to watch. I love watching Harry Potter.
Which one?
All of them.
What specific one?
I can't choose. I really can't. I love all of them. I really do.
I love the early ones.
I love the early ones.
There's
Very
like a
nostalgic.
nostalgia.
There's very nostalgic.
And I also really like Goblet of Fire.
Yes, that's such a
Love
good one.
Goblet of Fire.
But I don't love supporting Miss J.K. Rowling. But at this point, we've claimed it. It's ours.
It doesn't matter.
It's ours.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I try not to throw money at it where I can, but
Yeah.
it's a guilty pleasure.
Hey,
On planes, I gotta watch it.
hey, people, it's already there.
It's already there.
already there.
They already
She's already got the money.
They spent the money
spent
to
the
have
money.
it on there. The ad buy is done.
The ad buy is done.
You know, I didn't pay for it.
Right.
I have to pay for the ticket.
Ooh,
But yeah.
that's homophobic.
So I always watch that on planes, and it's a very like seasonal, like fall time
We
movie.
should watch it tonight.
Honestly, I wish we could find it for free because I don't think we
it's on
can.
Netflix.
I don't think it
Prime
is.
Video.
It might be on Prime Video, but I think you have to pay for it.
I don't think you do.
Well, we'll figure that out. But I would love to talk through why your mom didn't want you to watch Harry Potter growing up.
Team, there's so many questions.
It was too witchy.
I think it was the idea of like witchiness. I also high-key think I'm a witch, but that's a whole separate.
I mean, we're in the spooky episode.
It's a whole separate.
We're in the
discussion,
spooky
team.
episode. That also
The
wraps in.
manifesting is getting spooky.
No, baby.
So honestly, I think religion.
I think we should talk about it.
I think religion. We'll put a pin in the conversation.
No,
with,
because
like,
it is religion in a way.
I guess it's all related. So like, my mom is weird about the idea of like witchiness, but if we're being really honest, team, and like we have the historical awareness of what witchiness is, it's believing in spirituality without putting a face in it. It's believing in manifesting in the universe and your
harnessing
power.
that energy and using your energy and your power.
But if you really abstract that, it's showing focus. It's showing having independence without blindly believing something. And so, of course, it makes sense when Catholicism and like pagan religion is on the rise, that they would demonize that or like put a word to it, like witch.
Witch!
Burn that witch! Fire.
I can do the evil laugh now because I don't have the thing on.
Oh my god, love.
I love a good evil laugh.
Do you like a gay evil laugh?
Yeah, love an evil laugh. But the thing with like witchcraft that I think a lot of people confuse is that witchcraft in like the more pure sense, like let's say, like one of my favorite movies is Practical Magic. So practical. But there's a separation of light magic and like dark magic. But that movie, that movie kind of blends the line a little bit because I think it's all about intention.
It's about intention,
and it's about what you want to happen. And I always even like because let's be so honest, like we're a little witchy. And that's not my fault.
Listen, I brought it out in you. I really did.
You did.
We manifest.
I felt the power of the moon.
No. Wait, what was I? Pocahontas.
That's
Have
Mulan.
you ever-
That's Mulan. Dark Side of the Moon? Or are you talking...
Dark Side of the Moon.
You're talking
Pink
Colors of the
Floyd.
Wind.
Colors of the Wind.
See, I was talking...
What's that lyric?
Which one are you talking about?
The Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry at the blue corn moon?
Blue Corn Moon, yes. Thank you.
But I thought you were talking about Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, also a hit.
Men.
Hey, both icon.
Iconic.
Icon. These white men are dangerous.
They always are.
These white men are dangerous.
They always are. Yeah,
But no,
you
we're
definitely
literally-
brought it out.
We're for sure. I mean, I am very in tune with that part of myself, and that's all I will disclose.
Well, I think the
at
more
this
that I've
episode.
come into contact with my divine femininity, I think she's here and she's present.
And honestly,
She's in the room with
if
us.
we're really getting into it, it is femininity because it's not masculinity.
Divine femininity.
Divine femininity is magical. Mm-hmm. That's why it's like witch, female, independent.
When in reality, witches historically were just women with free thought.
Women who ask questions.
Women who could experience pleasure.
Why are we doing that? What?
I think we've talked about this on another episode. My favorite thing is that like old like pilgrim girl that's like so bored and is like, I just like need to start a rumor. Witch! Like,
Literally love that.
shit.
That's me.
So funny.
That's me.
So funny.
I heard Agatha was talking to your man. She's a witch.
Yeah.
Burn the witch. The like
Stupid.
the drag of the like if you float or like whatever, like you're a witch. Like, girl, what was that?
It was just an excuse to kill women.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. And it was a distraction tactic too of a lot of other political stuff going on and at that time. But yeah, that was not witchcraft. That was just independent women.
Yeah. Hey, it was women with independent thought.
Yeah.
Asking valid questions because they actually know how to lead.
But on that note, I actually think witchcraft is so real.
Oh, I totally
In the
agree.
sense of like you can manifest energy and you can
Totally.
manipulate energy.
I agree.
And it's all through intention, and you do some of your little protection spells, and I know that they're protection spells, but some of them are a little spicy, and I say you better watch it. You better make sure that none of that blows back on you. You got to be careful.
It's all about intention.
Yeah, I know.
It's all about intention.
Just karma.
I
comes
never
around.
wish bad things on people. I only put parameters on the bad things that they do bouncing back to hurt them. Mm-hmm. But I'm never wishing bad things to happen to them. Very important difference.
If you're a witch, leave a comment.
Or just speak to me right now. You ate with that.
My mom loves witches, and she's a very Christian woman.
Catholic.
Well, Catholic into Christian. She like kind of.
Is she Christian now? Mm-hmm. Oh, damn.
But she grew up in Catholicism.
Yikes. I mean, yeah,
Trauma. But even, Christianity is also trauma.
Yeah.
So, but
Especially, like, Southern
but there's like a
Baptist.
disconnect there too, because like your mom did not have anything with it, because like anything like that was the devil's work.
The devil's word.
The devil.
That red heals the devil.
Meanwhile, my first day of kindergarten, I was the devil. or not first day.
You just show up on your first day of kindergarten. What the fuck? You're just
Hi,
with a little pitchfork.
I literally did have a pitchfork, but I'm talking about the costume for the first Halloween in
Obsessed.
kindergarten.
Obsessed.
I was a devil.
Obsessed.
Yeah, so I had the tail, I had the horns, I had the pitchfork, all red, cunty. But yeah,
Isn't it interesting how certain political parties are affiliated with red?
interesting. But also that was the Catholic private school. I literally came to school as a devil. Maybe that's why they didn't like me.
Love that.
Maybe that's why. And you know what? Not much has changed. Not much has changed.
You're still a horny bastard.
I'll stick you with my pitchfork.
Oh.
Oh.
What does that tail do?
Ooh. So your mom didn't like witches. My mom loved them. And I think that witchcraft runs in the family.
I agree.
You, I think, like discovered your own source.
I agree.
But there was I'm going to tell a little middle school story because I think it's fun and spooky.
Okay.
So when I was in middle school, I started to make friends. Yay! And we talked about this on a behind the scenes like bonus little episode on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, go over and find us on @oopthepod at Patreon.
You better.
But
And if you're already here,
if you're already a patron. But I didn't have a lot of friends growing up because of like the gender ambiguity, the feed. Oh, Patreon. Got it. Sorry. Again, sorry, audio listeners. Michael just put his feet on the table.
so tune in to the YouTube.
So
Or the
tune
Patreon.
in. I didn't have many friends because of the gender ambiguity
Yes.
of, I was this very queer kid, didn't know it at the time, couldn't really be friends with boys because they were too rough and they were mean to me, and couldn't be friends with girls because I was a boy and they didn't, cooties, and I just didn't fit into either group.
Not cooties.
I mean, that's what it was,
Yeah.
Like, bitch, our generation invented that, I feel
so
like.
Weird.
Period.
Keep going.
So in middle school, I think we've talked about this in another episode. It was a really rough time because I was coming from private school. And it took a while for me to make friends and find the right people. And were there bullies? Sure. But finding those individuals made it a little bit easier because I was with the weirdos, essentially.
Yeah.
Like I found the goths.
Not like
I
the other
found
boys.
the artists.
Yeah.
I found the witches. I found
What?
the self-harmers.
Ooh.
Like
Good people.
good people and
Good people, sad.
I was one of those people that like there was kind of that deep hurt, but I never took it to that place. And so I was more so like, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be the light.
Self-harm can look so many different.
And yes,
in
exactly.
So many different ways.
So,
Manifest in so many different
I
ways.
found those people and I was friends with those types of people, the weirdos, the ones that were like into Edward Scissorhands and Tim
me.
Burton.
Hate me.
Yeah, and would wear all black and stripes and went to Hot Topic. Like those were the kids that I hung out with because they, weren't terrible to me. And we see where that's landed us. But one of the key memories from middle school was I think around that time, like Buffy was having a really big moment.
Love.
And
oh my God.
shows similar to that,
yeah.
like vampires, witches, werewolves.
Gay.
Way before Twilight.
Gay.
But hey, it's always been popular. Balala! It's always been popular. And one of my friends in the back of the bus, because we rode the
Twilight
bus.
was filmed here. It was like on this
in
coast.
Forks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Forks. A few
Sorry.
hours away.
Sorry.
Where there's little sunlight. I forget what it is.
Skin of a killer, Bella.
Skin of a color. In the back of the bus, I remember one afternoon, my friends taught me how to like feel energy. And auras and like create a field essentially. And this is so niche and so funny.
Loving this.
Like it's so cringe if you actually like think about
No,
it. But
I live.
honestly, like I can still feel it and I can.
There's magic there.
And there's magic here.
There's magic there.
Stupid.
In the back of that bus.
In the back of that bus.
The greasy, sticky leather seat bus.
Girl, and it wasn't even real leather.
Baby.
And that leatherette.
Plastic.
Yeah,
plastic.
that plastic.
Plastic.
So I can still feel it to this day, but I took that after we had like practiced essentially and like could feel the energy and the auras and all that woo-woo shit. And I took it home to my mom. And I said, look what my friends taught me. And when I tell you, my mom said, oh yeah, I can do that. I'm telling you, she loves witches and she gets it. So like,
I think that's why she likes me.
There's this trick where you can like essentially like create a field and like you can feel the heat and you can expand it and grow it. And then you have somebody pull your hand through the middle of it and you can feel strings. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
So I did that, and like because it was new to me, I wasn't that good at it, but I definitely had gotten it a few times. I did it with my mom on the first try. I like explained it and walked it through her. When I tell you, it felt like physical strings when I put my hand through the middle of her hands. That bitch was a witch.
She's a witch.
That bitch is a witch. And
I believe
so
that.
I think it runs in the family, and it's so weird because like she has, I think, the religious trauma holding her back, but
From her true potential.
but I don't.
Get away!
So I, like there's obviously like the cringy side of that where like there's some stuff that I don't really believe in, but I do believe in the mind's potential. I do believe in manipulating energy and intention.
100% agree.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Love how it turned into a witchcraft conversation now.
Love. Do we have anything else? Pocket change?
One last thing that I want to talk about because it's just really funny, and we can edit this however we need to, or
God.
we can just keep it as
You're
is.
scaring me.
So back to our first apartment in the very first story that we were talking about with Melba whispering in your ear while you were trying to sleep. We had a neighbor, and the walls were paper thin,
Oh.
but we felt
This
haunted.
is in the second apartment.
First apartment,
Was it?
studio.
You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right.
So there were ghostly wails constantly because
Ghostly.
the
Around 2 a.m.
3
Oh, you're right.
3 a.m.
The witching hour.
the witching hour. Also, hey, I've woken up so many times at like 3:33.
Oh, sorry.
Like it's actually spook.
Sorry. Please keep talking. I'm actually so warm, so I'm just gonna take this off.
Oh, take it off. Oh my God, how did you change so quickly? It's like magic.
Oh. Sorry, keep going.
So our first apartment was haunted because we would hear moaning so early in the morning at 3:30 specifically, and come to find out it's our neighbor.
Come to find out.
It's our neighbor. And I don't know if she was just having a good old time by herself, or if she was like making some, because this was before OnlyFans.
It was some content.
Maybe it was some content.
I think it was.
Because it was loud. And
I
it was
actually think it
performative.
was.
She was performing for somebody.
It was crazy.
Or maybe she was just that good.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ.
She, he, we, or they.
Oh my God. This was the loudest moaning. I mean,
The bed wasn't moving.
well, because she was by
Wasn't
herself.
creepy. I don't know if she was.
I think it was self-pleasure, and if that's how she was doing it to that level, good for her.
Damn,
it felt a
girl.
little performative.
It definitely felt performative.
But the first time it happened, Michael and I were like, what is that? We're
is
scared.
that?
Like,
No.
our
Do you hear that? I'm scared.
our apartment's haunted.
No, it was actually spooky because it was just faint enough to be like, what the fuck is that? And then you had to really listen.
And then it started to progress.
Progress.
Well,
And then,
yeah, to full-blown screams. But then it happened like a few times, and
Yeah.
we kind of got used to it. So,
honestly, good for you, girl.
no, good for you, but my God.
Good for you, diva.
3:30? Go to sleep!
And then she would do it for like hours.
I think it was content. I think she was a cam girl.
I think it was too. And honestly,
Make
love
your
that.
money. Make your
Love
money.
that
She
for
also
you.
had like 2 nasty white, like, rag
Nasty
dolls.
dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Yeah. She was given cam girl.
That's gross. Good for her.
Good for her. But that was spooky.
That was spooky. I love that you brought us back to that because
don't-
we did mention we were going to talk about that. And
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
Yeah. I mean, the notepad. She knows all.
Keeping us on track.
Keeping us on
The
track.
trackpad.
So
Trackpad!
we've been talking for a while. We might have to edit this one down a little bit and figure it out, just because we've been going all different directions because so many
There's
spooky
so
things.
many spooky things to talk about.
But we always end our episodes with oof of the week and pocket change. So what's your oof of the week?
My oof of the week is people that don't know when to go home from work. That's a big oof. And that's not just specific to this week. That's just indefinite.
Just in general.
like,
we saw
have a
last night.
life.
We saw last night because Our apartment is situated to where you can see into multiple people's apartments. And we saw our neighbor the other night, like late at night, still working on her laptop.
7:30.
It might have even been later.
Yeah.
I said, girl, close the laptop. Put the phone down.
The phone down.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, that's honestly a good one because it's really easy to just keep chugging away. I did it the other day and I said, no,
Stop.
put it down.
No, put it down.
Like, there's going to be more work
It's a slippery
tomorrow.
slope.
There's going to be more work to do.
Slippery slope.
Yeah.
And the more you get done, the more they're going to give you. Mm-hmm. That's not to say don't do your job, but like, know your boundary. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're not a robot. AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mine is, my oof of the week is that I woke up and had pulled my back or something in my sleep, had to wear a back brace.
That ghost blew your back out.
That ghost blew my back out.
A ghost blew my back out?
No, literally, I was completely fine the night before. We didn't do any extraneous activities. Went to dinner, came home, everything was fine, went to sleep, woke up. I said, my back hurts.
That makes sense why I was hearing the,
Yeah, I had to wear a back brace and...
40 hits.
Shut up. Shut up. When you said, and we went to a party and I wore the back brace.
Because we're young.
I wore the back brace to the party underneath my clothes. And that's my oof of the week.
I made that joke.
Because that's where I'm at.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. There's no shame in wearing a back brace. We've all been there.
It's more shameful when you didn't do anything to cause you to have to wear a back brace.
You're going to have to start lying.
Yeah, I was
Saved a
I
family
was
of four.
four-wheeling
Yeah.
over the
Four-wheeling
over
in
the Grand
Ibiza.
Canyon.
I was four-wheeling in Ibiza and I fell. And as I fell, I saved a baby turtle that we were about to fall over. Mm-hmm. The four-wheeler ran clean over my back. It's a wonder I'm alive.
That's one of my favorite things to do when I'm wearing clothes that my scar is showing. They're like, oh my God, what happened? And it's like, I got attacked by a shark.
Bear.
Yeah, like I just make something up on the spot.
Bear,
which I
shark.
think is hilarious.
Yeah. Tiger. Oh my. Love.
Pocket change.
Pocket change.
Wait, your oof of the week was kind of pocket change though. You were like, learn how to like go home from work.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I think my pocket change, you're getting double. You're welcome. I won't charge you this time. I'm feeling generous today. Your space is a reflection of your mentality and your energy.
Oh my God, this is deep.
If you don't take it seriously and clean it up and organize and keep it in a space that allows for abundance, you will always be stressed out. Mm-hmm. Your space is a reflection of your mentality. It's a reflection of your
We need
reality.
to take our own pocket change because this
It's
place
pretty
is
clean in here.
messy.
It's a little. I mean, we could tidy up. We could tidy up. It is a little messy. That's my pocket change.
Stand up. You can sit back down.
Pocket change. What's yours?
My pocket change kind of relates to that because I think separate from space, you have to think about how you use your time because it's limited. So my pocket change is to live life to the fullest.
Oh!
No, it's like, especially with that, with the party and the presentations we saw last night.
That was so fun.
It was
we went to a party where people were giving presentations they had made.
They were drunk giving presentations. That other people made.
So it was on the spot. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and there was one that was like, what to expect in your 30s. And it was coming from the perspective of somebody who wasn't 30. And I was like, this feels pointed.
No, it was very pointed and honestly very accurate.
No, I know. So coming off of that, it's very true.
Yeah.
Value your time and try to make the most out of the time you have with the people that you have it with. Kind of relating to like the ghost story with my granny. Like, I wish I would have said something to her that day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But maybe maybe I couldn't have. Maybe it was my witchy maybe it was my witchy telepathy saying like, they're not of this earth. Don't say anything.
Please welcome to the stage.
Because there are some like folk stories that are like, if you can't like speak to them, or they'll be stuck, or like you can't look back, or like something will happen. So like, I don't know. Like I just felt like I couldn't say something in that moment. I didn't want to bother her, but maybe it was coming from that.
I think you have like an intuition.
Yeah, I
too.
definitely do.
Yeah.
Kind of before we like finish this episode up, back to what we were talking about with like manifesting.
Yeah.
It's getting so scary, you all, where I will say something and literally within a few minutes it'll happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
What you speak on comes to reality.
I would love $1 million.
I can't believe $1 million is about to fall into my lap.
Yeah. But with that, I wish I would have spent more time with her, and I did spend a lot of time with her. I just wish I had more. So take the time when you have it. Tell your friends you love them. Hold your significant other tighter.
Hold your significant other tighter.
You know, and there was also a presentation on cats last night, which I love because we have 2 cats, and it is a little morbid, but it had me thinking on like how much time we have with them. I love that you're just like doing this while I'm speaking so deeply.
No, I agree.
Yeah, like it had me thinking about like how much time we have left with them.
Yeah.
Which is really sad, but
Yeah.
also like how you remedy that is just giving
Being
them
present.
everything.
Yep.
Giving them the best life that they can have, and you should do that for yourself. So that's my pocket change. Shout him out again.
Our neighbors are
my
like,
God.
what the fuck
I
is wrong
know.
with them? We just woke up and it was, I'm so sorry, Bubba.
He said, "Why are you being so loud?"
I said, girl, why are you all screaming without me? He's gonna come over here and start screaming.
I know. Well, that rounds out.
That is our second spooky episode.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween. Be safe.
That's the full
Be
first
gay.
month of OOP.
Yeah.
Essentially, we started 1 week late.
Yeah.
But
we're
we
gay.
did it. Yeah, we're gay, so we're gonna
gay,
be late.
So we're on time.
We're gay on
You're
time.
late.
A queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early. And Julie Andrews late
Julie
with
Andrews always.
that. Yeah.
She never just stopped eating, I fear.
Continually.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was.
The hills are alive.
I feel like.
And they're fucking ghostly.
We'll see you all in the next one.
Bye bye.